everybody. Just wanted to show you guys a quick craft. It is Mother's Day coming up, and it's also teacher appreciation for all your hardworking teachers. So I wanted to show you guys something you guys could easily make at home for your mothers or teachers, and it's called marbled paper. All right, so here's what we're going to need. All right, we are going to need some plain white paper. If you want to turn it into a card the way I did, you could use another sheet of construction paper, or if you don't, you can just leave it as the marbled paper, and it's really pretty that way as well. I actually use 2 pieces of construction paper. If you have 2 sheets of construction paper, you can cut 1 marbled piece and make 2 cards out of it. Okay, I would suggest using some newspaper as your for your area. You're going to need a little tiny piece of cardboard just to wipe off the paper. I would maybe a rag, some food coloring. If you want to decorate your card, you're going to need some glue, scissors, maybe some markers, and then what we'll need most of all is shaving cream. So see if your parents have some shaving cream around the house, maybe in the shower, okay? And one more thing we're going to need is a tray, like a cookie sheet. All right, so here's what we did. We put all of our shaving cream in the bottom of our tray like this. Now, what we did before is we actually practiced our sight words or your math facts, and you can actually do a little math or reading prior to this. So with my girls, what we did is we just practiced our words, and we literally just put our words into it. I'm going to bring the video down just a little bit. Let me see. Let me get you lined up here. All right. So my daughter, Maggie Kate, and we just practiced our words, and so we literally just put our words into it, and then we would erase it, and then we would try a new word. So you could practice spelling words or anything like that. So this is actually like a 2-for-1 kind of activity. All right, so when we put our food coloring dots in, okay, it's important that you don't go overboard, okay? And I think just to start out until you get the hang of this, maybe work in a color family. Think about the color wheel. Maybe do warm colors or cool colors. Because if you mix all of your primary colors, remember, you're going to end up getting kind of a brown color or a grayish color. So if maybe to start, you might want to try just one set of color families like red, orange, or yellow. Red and yellow, and they'll make orange when you swirl it. We're going to do blues and greens. All right, so Maggie Kate, can you get one of ours? And we're going to put, just get one. All right, come on, you can do the dots. Here. So we're going to do maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 10 dots of green. Just do around all the way over here. Okay, that's probably good of green. All right, we're going to do some dark blue. Okay, and again, maybe 5 or 10 dots. And then we actually had a neon food coloring set. If you don't have a neon food coloring set, don't worry about that, but it comes with like a lighter blue, so we might add a few more dots of lighter blue as well. All right, you see our lighter blue? Okay. All right, be careful because food coloring does stain your hands, can stain clothes and countertops, so be careful. All right, that's probably good. All right, so here is the really, really important part. If you want your marbled paper to turn out good, don't over mix. If you just keep mixing and mixing and mixing, it's just going to turn into one beautiful color. All right, so this would probably turn into a nice aqua, but if we keep mixing it, it's just going to be one color, and then it's not going to be marbled at all. It'll still dye your paper, but it just won't have that marbled effect to it. All right, so when we mix, we're going to just take our finger, or you could use a pen. We're just going to maybe just go across a few times, up and down this way, and then maybe back and forth maybe a few times this way, okay? And then shake off any extra you might have. All right, let's use our rag. Clean our hands. Okay, and again, we didn't overmix. We went up and down a few times and then side to side a few times. Okay, and then that's it. You want to make sure you still see some white in your shaving cream to really get that marbled look. Okay, so now we're going to take our plain white sheet of paper and we are going to lay it down in our tray, and we're going to make sure we press it down in all areas. Make sure you've gently pressed it down, edge to edge, all spots pressed down nicely. Okay, now if you peel this up nice and slow and don't disrupt the shaving cream underneath, you can keep redoing this over and over and over again. We did this last week and we were able to make like 13 sheets of paper. Okay, that was with 2 trays. But you can keep reusing this if you just gently, look at how cool this is, guys. It is amazingly cool. Okay? Look at how cool that is. All right, so I'm going to move our die, and I'm going to get our newspaper out. Let me bring the video down just a little bit more. You're starting to see my laptop. Okay, and I'm going to lay our paper down. Let's scoot back, Maggie. Okay, yeah, this one turned out so good. Now I'm going to take this piece of cardboard, and yep, Maggie-Kate's going to do it. And we're just going to swipe off that shaving cream. Let's just go in one direction and then wipe off your extra over here. Okay. This dries really quick, just a few minutes in the sun. Okay. See, we're just wiping it back on. We want to just kind of go in one direction and then kind of get the extra off. Instead of going back and forth, that's going to just kind of wipe up the shaving cream back on. Okay. All right. Bringing you guys back up. All right, so look at how amazingly beautiful this is. Okay, just like marble, the colors have blended. Like I said, see with the color family might be nice at first until you kind of get the hang of it. Okay, so from there, if you wanted to make a card out of it, you could just fold it up and make the card out of it like this. Give it a few minutes to dry because you can't really cut wet paper. And the cool thing is that this smells amazing. It smells like shaving cream, okay? And it will for days. So what you're going to do next is when it's dry, you're going to take your scissors, and I usually, if I'm going to cut a heart, I fold it, okay? And I'm going to just cut that heart shape out while it's folded so both sides are symmetrical or even on both sides, okay? And then with our 2 sheets of paper, we were able to make 2 cards out of 1 tie-dyed paper, okay, or marbled paper. So we cut the heart out and we glued the outside frame of it on a red sheet of paper, okay? And then we used the inside of the heart to glue on another red sheet of paper. So you could make 2 cards, one for Mother's Day, one for your teacher, okay? All right, so this is just a super fun marbled paper activity. Like I said, you can keep reusing this tray now. I could lay another sheet of paper on this and keep doing it over and over and over and over again. Just don't mix it up, okay? If you keep mixing, it's going to all just blend together. If you want that marbled look, don't overmix, okay? All right, guys. Don't forget to practice your sight words and your shaving cream beforehand, too. All right? Bye. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Teacher Appreciation. Bye.